Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Historical Flavor Mod, where we are playing as Ethiopia. Now, at the end of the last episode, I left you on a bit of a down note. I thought that the war was going pretty darn badly for us, but taking a second look at things now, a couple weeks have passed, and I think it may not be quite so bad as I made it out to be. As you can see, here on the home front in East Africa, we've basically won on this front. Meanwhile, Russia is making a push into India, and I don't think Britain's going to be able to stop them. And, you know, provided France comes in and helps, I think mainland Europe might be open season as well. So we'll have to see how those things go. I think this war is still very much up in the air, which only leaves the actual war goal of Panama, which is going to have to, I'm just going to have to rely on the United States becoming more useful than they have been and actually, you know, doing the thing that imperialist United States is supposed to do and policing their own backyard. So we'll have to see. I think that's what this all depends on, because I think we can win all the rest of the theaters. But, again, everything is, and I do mean everything, is dependent on the United States. So, we're going to continue our occupations here. Probably was a bad idea in the first place for me to send anybody to Europe and not just focus on Africa. But, you know, I wanted to, you know, get that war score. I was a bit overambitious in that sense. But, yeah. Going to have to, again, just see how this all goes. Seem to be making money again, bizarrely enough. It's like the reverse of what usually happens when I start up the when I start up from a save. Suddenly everything gets all weird in some way or another. Possibly it's that the stockpile purchases stop? I don't know. Send these two over there to that home front army. Yeah, all kinds of weird things happen with the budget when you load a save, and yeah, I can't really explain all or much of it. Meantime, yeah, we're gonna just keep researching military tech. Gonna go with heavy armament, since artillery is important. Going to keep some extra infantry in the front lines here, just for the purpose of making sure that there is never artillery in the front line. Meantime, yeah, let's unsiege the Belgian Congo. That might help some. Yeah, meanwhile, let's see what the United States is up to. Standing around, mostly. They got military access. Interesting. Don't seem to be doing much with it. Yeah. Belgium is occupying the Suez right now for us. Helpful. Heart of Darkness event fired for us as well. Apparently, it can happen more than once. We can apologize for nothing and gain infamy and lose prestige. Yeah. Okay, well, the U.S. finally has something in Colombia. Hopefully, they don't go and do something stupid that loses them the whole thing, like, I don't know, violate basic principles of mass, like the fucking AI always does, breaking up their army just so they can mass occupy worthless places. That's a favorite trick. Not sure if there's anything the AI likes doing more. Meanwhile, my own occupations are going pretty well. Let's see how things are going. Well, in the Caucasus, not so great, but I didn't expect it to be. But, in India, not the best either. Yeah, they're gonna really need France to help out. But in the meantime, we are counting on the United States. Oh, wow, they're actually... Yeah, they're using everything they've got against the Dutch, which Yeah, I've never seen them do this. Remain calm, the situation will pass. Speaking of situations, restriction of child labor. Russia appears to have more in the Caucasus than I thought they did, although it appears to be all mobilized, whatever they've got. Yeah, slowly but surely, I think we may be turning this. Yes, indeed. Okay, where'd the Belgians go? Yeah, war score seems to be slowly ticking our way. Now France is moving east. That's a major development. Or at least they're sending some forces east. A few. I hope. Meantime, let's start to occupying British South Africa. Just as much of British Africa as we can get to. Yeah, seems like Britain might have shifted troops or just lost a ton of them. I don't know. But the United States, at least, is pulling its weight. Something that very much needed to happen. I was kind of afraid that some sort of bullshit thing would happen where the United States would have plenty of capacity to help, but they wouldn't because paradox. I mean, I hate to keep harping on this, but it's just hilarious. This game gets the hard parts right and the easy parts wrong. You know, just where do units go in a war? That is something that's, compared to the things that Victoria 2 does, it's simple. Not to say that it's like simple on absolute terms, but like relatively speaking, it is. May need to use clippers to transport some of my dudes. Wonder if I occupy British Africa or if I unoccupy Portuguese Africa. Which of those two is a better move? Answers on a postcard. Well, yeah, Belgium and France are helping out. I think in Eurasia, this war is turning our way. It may be that the war score they've built through battles might be too much to completely 100% overcome, but it's going to slowly move our way. And I think eventually through occupation and undoing their occupations, we'll be able to even things out some. Yeah. Yeah, war score seems to be ticking back down through battles. It's going to continue to do that once Britain's luck runs out. Okay, a swift update. The Franco-Belgian counteroffensive in the Caucasus and elsewhere is a smashing success right now. They're going to need to continue to extend their advance into the British Raj. Once they do that, I think the war score will once again continue to tick our way. So yeah, we may not be able to get nearly all of the war goals we wanted, but I do believe we may at least be able to get a Great War capitulation out of Britain and co., which would certainly help our war chest. In the meantime, I think, yeah, Britain is moving to attack us here. I think this appears to be a very back-end heavy unit. Hopefully, it's not armor. We don't. We have the military tech to build armor, but not the industrial tech to actually have combustion engines that the armor could run on. So yeah, essentially, armor works a lot like backline artillery or engineers. Except, you know, it's cooler, because it's a tank. But, well, we might have lost that battle, but overall things are going pretty well in the war. So, I think I am going to leave it here for this episode. So yeah, the Great War continues to rage. This is going to be a long one, folks. So, until next time, I have been Maricotti, you have been you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you, hopefully, to the conclusion and victory in this war next time.